Hey everyone, welcome back. And this is our after show. Hey
Hey,
y'all.
y'all.
So we're gonna start doing this. It's a brand new idea. We're gonna start doing our after show and releasing it to you guys every Wednesday. So in our after show, we'll be talking about our Bravo. So that way, during our regular show, we can focus on some of the topics and issues we want to discuss and not have to bore you for even longer than that, right? So
Right.
Wednesdays, if you want, tune in to our recaps of our favorite Bravo shows. So that
Should I
being
do it on
said,
this side just like you do?
she is not camera ready. I already was
No, I
ready for
just
this.
didn't know. Okay, but hold on. I just didn't know if I should do my hat on the same side as yours. That's
Oh,
what I
okay.
want to know.
Yeah, but that little feather in
But,
your right here is getting on my nerves. There you go. Yeah, like tuck it
like,
back. Okay,
like,
that's better. Right now it was like on your face.
so should I go on the other side?
So can we tell everybody what I'm wearing, Cindy? What is this?
That's my maid of honor birdcage veil
From what?
from my sister's wedding in 2012.
And I still look way better in it than Cindy did.
And Richie stole it from me. Okay, but where do I put mine at? Like, I don't know.
I liked it off to the side, like mine.
On the
Like
same
that.
side as yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cute, right there. Just don't let that feather get in your face. It gets on my nerves.
All right.
Sorry, girls. She's not camera ready.
I was, but I didn't realize that yours was on the wrong side.
Anyway,
Okay.
so today we're going to talk about our Bravo shows. And so this will be an ongoing weekly thing. So we can split up both of our topics. People that don't care about Bravo can not watch this. So whatever. So our first, let's talk about Vanderpump Rules. Let's start with that. And then we'll go into the housewives. So very, very quickly want to touch on the fact that Stassi was just being a freaking crazy manic bitch that she is, right?
Okay.
And giving Bubba such a hard time. And this whole time, this poor man is just trying his best to hide the fact that he's going to propose to her. She's freaking out at the fact that she thinks that he's never going to propose to her. Do you think she knew he's just playing the part?
I think he's just playing the part because
your
he's
hat
also.
Alone, girl. It looks fine.
Well, I can't. It's falling off. Okay. I can't do it on the
back. It's like on your freaking forehead. Or just take it off.
No, I'm gonna do it on the other side like I had it.
Oh my God.
This is a better side. Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Record action. Just kidding. Okay. So I do think that he is playing the part because he is a like a talent scout or whatever. So I think he knows what makes good TV. Just to begin, right? But Stassi tweeted that like her fans wanted to see more of season 1 Stassi. And so I think that that's what we saw. The crazy, I think that's what we saw because she said that that's what people had wanted to see.
So I don't follow Stassi on social media, nor do I follow any of her articles or anything about her. I really don't like Stassi. I can be honest.
I love her. She's my spirit animal.
You're the epitome of basic bitch, but in a good way. In a good way, ho.
Okay.
But anyway, like I just don't care for her. I think that she's a spoiled, self-entitled brat. And when she doesn't get her way, she has a tantrum. It's good entertainment, don't get me wrong.
Before we get started, I totally forgot. So I am drinking Renard Rosé. And normally, it's really delicious, but I normally drink the Renard Blanc de Blanc. And my very, very good friend, Sarah, introduced me to Renard Blanc de Blanc. And so I wanted to give her a shout out because she introduced me to some amazing champagne and now rosé.
Cheers.
And also, she makes my hair look good.
I will say that this bottle that I'm drinking right now, it's called, I can't pronounce it because it's in Italian. But I'm going to try.
Italiano. Just go like this whenever you talk.
Donna Costanza.
See? Makes it better.
It's very delicious. So anyways, okay, so talking about Vanderpump Rules. I am sorry. I know we talked a little bit about this the last time we talked about Vanderpump Rules, but I still feel bad for Kristen. We went to this wine event for their Witches of WeHo.
Uh-huh.
Well, we didn't go, but the episode, right? So we go into this episode where they're having a Witches of WeHo event. And this fucking bitch, Stassi, shows up. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in business with her. And she's just being a fucking negative Nancy. Then she goes off on Bo. And she just looks like a lunatic and just like, oh, it just gets on my nerves. So she, in my eyes, made Kristen look so much better. And then her poor, who is now her fiance, is like freaking trying to figure out. Lisa told him the same thing that I'm saying. Come on, dude. This is your friend for years. All of a sudden, now you decide that she's not good for you. But she's been good enough this whole time up until now. Like, it just seems wrong. And it feels like she's going to regret this in the future. Or do you think that she's completely done with Kristen? Do you think Kristen's done with being on the show? Like, nobody really is paying attention to her other than Sheena. Have you noticed? They're like over her.
Okay. So here's my thing. I have been Bo.
We've all been Bo. I've been Bo too.
Okay, so
you're trying to walk on eggshells so you don't fucking cause some shit.
No. I'm trying to see if something is listening.
Oh my God.
So.
Is it not okay to talk about your past? I talk about it in front of John all the time. He doesn't care. You gotta kiss some frogs before you get to your prince, honey.
Okay, so I think that Kristen is fucking boring. She doesn't have anything going for herself. I think that she's stupid for the whole Carter situation. She knows better and she's not doing better and all of that, right? I don't think that whole drama is like it's entertaining anymore. And so Bravo is just like not even paying attention to that anymore.
But Kristen is loyal and she's a good friend.
Is she fucked Jax whenever Jax was okay. So and I also did not like that she wants Bo to still be friends with her, knowing that Stassi has a problem with him being friends with her. Like if I have a friend who his significant other has a problem with him being friends with me, I would not sit here and like belittle him because he is listening to his friend. Like I just wouldn't do that. Because I'm a friend, like I understand that like your girlfriend doesn't understand our friendship dynamic, like who would? And I would understand that. And I would never make him feel bad for it. I'm just not a Kristen fan. Okay, Santos left. So like I was introduced to Santos by our mutual friend Jessie. And so there was just like a time whenever it just didn't jive, right? And it just was really difficult and annoying. And anyway, so like I said, I've been Bo. I'm just not a Kristen fan. I'm not a Kristen fan. I think she just needs to be off the show. Nobody fucking gives a shit about her.
Okay, so I'll give you this. I think what she did to Bo in that situation was wrong. Because if if I was, let's just put it in your situation, right? Let's just say that you and I had a falling out. Oh wait, because I've never been friends with any of you. I can't relate.
So I will, okay,
bad.
let me tell you, because it has happened to me. So I had a falling out with my brother-in-law. And Santos and my brother-in-law get along great. And because I had a falling out with my brother-in-law, Santos was like, done. Like, you have to stand by your woman. And Kristen should understand that. That's how I feel.
That makes sense. That makes total sense. Okay. I'll give you that one. All right. I'm done with Vanderpump Rules because they're kind of.
Yeah.
Vanderpump Rules has been like on my shit list lately. But let's talk about Housewives. So Housewives, we'll start with ATL because Atlanta was on Sunday.
Okay, but which one was that? Was that with Candy's surrogate baby shower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I watched that.
So, well, yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, it was.
That's the last one I watched.
That's the last one I can remember too. So they had a baby shower, and Todd. That's the one where Todd put together the baby shower. He had a falling out with Mama Joyce, and Mama Joyce was pissed off because
and didn't go.
She didn't go. But I feel like this is fucked up for Candy, right? She's in this situation where her husband and her mother are going back and forth, and she has to respect her mother because that's her mother. She also has to respect the fact that she's in a marriage with Todd, and I can only imagine if my mom and John did not like each other, how I would feel. I feel like she's trying so hard not to break down. And then she's still trying to be a boss bitch. You actually remind me a lot of Candy. Candy, yeah, she's trying to have it all. She wants to have the family. She wants to, have a good career. She wants to be in a good marriage. Like she's trying to do it all and be a strong, powerful woman and be able to say, I can do it all. And that's gotta be tough. Can you imagine if your mom didn't like Santos? What extra fucking shit that would give you on top of everything else?
My parents prefer Santos over me.
I know. Trust me, I know the feeling. Everybody
So yeah, I mean, I agree with you.
Which is good. That's not a bad thing, Cindy. That means that we did good in choosing our men.
I know. I think Mama Joyce is wrong in this situation. Like that's your daughter. Like no matter what,
You know why?
Okay, let me just tell you. In my personal situation, there was a time when, Haley's dad was like saying all these negative things about me.
God, that shit was annoying.
Okay. So, Haley's dad was saying all these negative things about me right before I had her. And my mom
Some of them were true, but they were still negative. It's okay.
Still negative. My mom told him, she was like, because he would go and tell them stuff. And mom was like, I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what your beef is with my daughter. I don't care. That is my granddaughter. And I will be there for my granddaughter no matter what. And I will be there for my daughter no matter what. Because I don't care what fight you have with my daughter or what differences you have. Like, I'm not going to get in the middle of it. That's my daughter and that is my granddaughter, and I will be there no matter what. Because there was a time when, Noe was denying being the father of Haley and whatever. And my mom, where I expected her to be like, what? My daughter's a hoe? Hold on. She didn't give a shit. She was like, I don't care. If that's your daughter or not, I don't give a shit. That's my daughter, and she is giving birth to my granddaughter. And that is all I care about. You know what I mean? And so, like, I feel like that's where Mama Joyce should have stepped in and said that and been like,
Absolutely.
look,
But you know why she
you
doesn't?
and I don't get along. Like, that's fine.
It's not even that they don't get along. It's the fact that she feels that he's now taken a more important role in her life than Mama Joyce. And also, now she has to share the money with Todd because she has to share Candy's success with another person.
Right, but my whole
truth.
point, like, I think that I know, I agree with you. Like but like, what do you expect, Mama Joyce? You want Candy to be alone forever?
Right, exactly. And it's not.
What do you want?
And even if he's reaping the benefits of Candy's success, she loves him and he loves her. And, you know, like, I get it. Oh, girl, join the club. I'm already on my second bottle of wine. I'm already halfway done this rosé now. Well, I mean, John is helping me. So that's why I'm on my second bottle. So technically, it's one bottle. Anyway, no, what I'm saying
is. So we agree that Mama Joyce is wrong.
How is it fair that if it was the other way around? How is it let's put a hypothetical situation. Santos makes all this money and you come along, and all of a sudden
he does, and I come along and I have a kid and exactly. And I felt that from his dad, actually.
Yeah, but you're not neither is Todd. He's a hustler too.
But still, I had to prove myself.
You're a hustler.
I had to prove myself to his dad, like, look.
Yeah, but I'm sure it didn't take long, Cindy, because you're not a housewife that's going to sit down and let her man take care of her.
Just like
absolutely not.
He's out there hustling. He's not sitting at home doing nothing.
Exactly my point.
Mama Joyce is wrong.
Exactly. Wrong. All right, let's leave it at that and we'll move on because that's all I had about ATL.
Well, hold on. What about the whole Nene and Kenya? Yeah.
So here's my thing about that.
Kenya's a thirsty bitch.
No! Here's my thing. Nene is so scared of Kenya taking her spot. Don't get me wrong. I think Kenya says some stupid shit. And yes, she was with the wrong guy. The guy's a fucking asshole. He is an asshole. But she is not an angel either. So you can only imagine what she's doing behind the camera too. But my thing is, at the same thing, I just think that all the shit that Nene and what's her sidekick? I forget her name. Marlo.
Cynthia? Oh, Marlo.
No, Nene and Marlo. Nene and Marlo gave Kenya a lot of shit. And they expect for her to all of a sudden like turn off the hate and the hostility just because now they decide, let's feel bad for Kenya because she's getting a divorce, her man's leaving. I would be like, fuck you, bitch. You weren't there for me in the good times. Why are you going to be here for me in the bad times? No, I would have done the same thing that Kenya did. I just would have. And I'm not saying that Kenya's 100% right.
What about what Kenya said at Shamia's baby shower or whatever, whenever she was like, oh, I remember when Shamia called me when her water broke, and that wasn't even true.
She is being shady, trying to piss off Portia.
Right.
I get that. I can be a shady bitch too.
She's a shady bitch.
My point is, I'm not saying that Kenya is 100% like the best person, and I'm not taking her side as being a good person, but I'm saying that I
Sounds like you are.
No, I just feel like I've been in that situation that she was in with Mark. And so I related to that. And there's men in my past that have done something similar to what Mark did to Kenya. I won't ever even say names, but can you imagine me, Cindy, having an enemy of mine that has been so fucking evil and like just negative towards me come after one of those relationships that I went through where I was devastated and try to be my friend and get mad because I'm not inviting them into consoling me during this hard time. Can you understand that part?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she's a saint. I'm just saying that I understand the situation of why she's not embracing Nene and Marlo in open arms just because now she's going through a hard time and now they're deciding to put down their fucking weapons and come and console her. So I understand her logic for not being open to that. That's all.
My whole thing is, why are you going to be behind Nene at the baby shower? Like, why are you starting
shady
shit?
As fuck. She knows what she's doing.
Like, I'm sorry, but like, why are you starting shit? Like, you know, your marriage is falling apart. You know what you said to TMZ, and you know you were being fucking shady. Like, why are you surprised that people that like Nene's gonna fucking clap back?
Nene is not perfect either.
I'm not saying Nene's perfect.
So both
I'm
of them hoes are wrong.
She said something on TMZ, and she's expecting not to get any clap back.
No, I get it.
Okay.
But wait, can we both agree on one thing? Do we both like Candy and we think that she's a fucking boss bitch, right?
Yeah, I like her.
Why would Candy take Kenya's side if Kenya was such a bad person?
You are not going to turn this around on me.
I'm just saying, why? Candy's a really smart businesswoman.
Candy and Nene have always bumped heads.
Why? Why though?
I don't know, but I fucking like Nene because she is so funny.
No, I'm not saying I love Nene. I love her memes and her mannerisms and all that shit. But that's fucked up the way she treats people. She did it to Portia. She did it to all of her best friend Cynthia. She has done a lot of damage that people don't understand. Like, I lost total respect when she was on the reunions and all these women that love her and respect her, she was treating them like they were pieces of shit, but yet they were her best friends in the episodes before the reunion. That's fucked up. That's not something that I would do to my friends. That's all. That's all.
New York City.
All right, New York City. Oh my God. So
Can I just tell you one thing first of all? Touche.
Dime.
Touche.
Touche. Oh, touche. I kept thinking about you the whole time. I was like, I'm waiting for you to tell me what you mean by touche. But yes, oh my God, every time we hear touche, I think about you. That's fucking hilarious. Why do we have that? Why? Explain the history behind the touche.
Ricky was dating this guy named Justin. And he was such a fucking tool.
I did date douchebags.
He used to wear a velvet blazer and seriously think that he was above people because of that. He treated Ricky like shit and I fucking hated him. But anyways, he sent Ricky a text and he spelled touche like TO space SHAY or something stupid. Like he didn't spell it correctly. Just trying to talk down to Ricky. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? He can't even fucking spell touche. Like, what is his deal? And so from then on, and like me and Ricky after that were part of this, you know, team, like a project or whatever at work. And so we would just like yell touche everywhere. And then we would crack up whenever other people would say touche because we would misspell it all the time.
Yes, exactly.
It was hilarious.
That reminded me of you every time they were talking about touche and how Ramona wasn't using it the right way. It wasn't a misspelling, but it was kind of similar, and it made me think.
Yeah, she doesn't know how the fuck to use it.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to use it.
Stupid.
But anyway, that whole thing. So I still, excuse me, I'm getting the hiccups. I still love the New York housewife. What's her name again?
Leah.
I love her. She is a very
real.
The way she was telling Sonia to let it go. Let it go. She did everything but sing the fucking Frozen song to her.
Let it go.
Pretty much.
Let it go.
But it was right. This bitch came in from an outside perspective and honed in quickly on Sonia's issue.
Yeah.
And as soon as she started saying it, I was like, oh my God, she's right. But then that opens up a whole other can of worms, right? So then you hear Sonia and she's like, I married a banker. I didn't marry the banker. I married
the bank. The bank.
The bank, not the banker, but the bank. And then they call her a socialite. And then Sonia calls her a socialist. Yeah, did you catch that?
I didn't catch that part.
Sonia and Ramona are Republicans.
Right.
A lot of those wealthy New Yorkers are, because they want to keep their money.
A lot of the wealthy everything are.
Oh, yeah. But like, it was just so funny to see somebody call out Sonia for a change and just be like, wake the fuck up, bitch. You're not married to him anymore. You're not in that circle anymore. Quit trying to act like you're this.
Can I ask a question? So like, why isn't she part of that circle anymore? Because in Beverly Hills, which we'll talk about in a minute, what was her name?
Garcelle?
Yeah. So she was married to somebody that was super ultra mega rich, and she's still reaping.
Yeah, he was in the
hedge fund, whatever. He was
are you talking about Sutton or Garcelle? There's two new housewives. Sutton. Okay, you're talking about Sutton. Garcelle was married to her agent.
Sutton. She married like this guy who invested money or whatever, and she's like super rich and wears
Lisa Rana said this bitch is rich. Remember?
Right.
Lisa Rana tried on the crown in her house.
The crown. Right. So like, how is it that it's okay for her to continue? Like, how can she continue to reap the benefits of her ex-husband and continue to wear couture and all this shit?
And say she's a Morgan. That was what they were telling her. You're not a Morgan.
No, you're not listening to me.
Oh, okay,
Sutton is wearing couture, and it's very obvious that the reason why she's wearing couture and she's very filthy rich is because of her ex-husband.
Absolutely.
So how come it's not okay for Sonia to continue? And like, why isn't Sonia still living that lifestyle? How come Sutton is still living that same lifestyle, but not Sonia? No,
this Sutton girl admitted it.
Sonia's more like JP Morgan Chase or whatever. He left her with nothing. And Sutton,
but then she doesn't say that. Everything. Nobody's gonna know that if she doesn't say it. I haven't heard her say that. I didn't know that she was left with nothing. Like the new girl on the new housewife on Beverly Hills, the Sutton girl, she actually said, I was left all this money.
Yeah.
But I want to make my own money.
But Sonia was left with nothing. She's talked about that.
Oh, well, then I must have missed that. But I mean, at the same time, like, get away from the Morgan name if you want to be your own self. Because you're trying to establish your own self. Like Sutton is saying, yeah, I got all this money from my husband, but I want to make my own money. I don't want to be.
Why?
I mean, because why are you doing what you're doing? Do you want your husband to make all the money and you?
I'm fine with that.
Oh, girl.
If he made the kind of money that JP Morgan made, I'd be fine with that.
I probably would be too. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
That's kind of a hard one.
Let's say you had a $500,000 a month spending allowance.
$500 a month?
500,000.
Oh, I was like, okay.
I'm lowballing it. Okay, okay.
Okay, I get it. I just feel like, I guess maybe just feeling bad for rich people is not my thing.
I don't feel bad for that's my point. It's like I don't fucking feel bad for you. And like why aren't you in a better position than you are in now?
And why are you drinking and getting drunk on TV and being a fucking fool?
But like why is it that you were married to the bank and now you're fucking broke and you're living in a shitty condo? Like why? Why are you so fucking poor and you were married to the bank? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about Beverly Hills or no?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because I'm getting a little drunk and I'm about to fall asleep.
Yeah, this is the last one. Okay, so Beverly Hills.
Yep.
Denise Richards giving me fucking life and drama. Oh my God, that's so crazy how all of a sudden, and it's about to hit, right? But Bravo like teases that something came out where her and Brandy Glanville were having a relationship. And then she stopped filming with the girls. But you're still seeing episodes. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. And oh my God, her husband, he's fucking hot. And he has a big dick. She tells
Apparently.
Tells us.
Prove it. Prove it.
Right? No, she has. Girl, I'll send you pictures. She's posted shit on her Instagram while he's sleeping with like the outline of it in the sheets. Yeah. But it's sweet. Aside from his big dick, he's very sweet. He's taking care of her while she's recovering from her surgery. And it was more invasive than she intended.
Yeah.
You know, so it was nice seeing him really cater to her. And I think you and I can both appreciate that because we went through a lot of bad relationships to get to somebody that actually cared about us and took care of us. And did things like that. So I was happy for her. But at the same time, I'm like waiting to understand and comprehend what the fuck went on between her and Brandy and why she married this man still in a relationship with Brandy. It just
right. Yeah, it's weird. I don't think that Brandy, like, it doesn't surprise me that Denise Richards swings that way, but I mean, Brandy.
Well, we got to remember too that she was married to Charlie Sheen, so she's got to have a little freak.
That's what I'm saying. Like Denise Richards, like it doesn't surprise me, but Brandy, it does.
It surprises me that she has such a good man and he didn't know about Brandy because it's obvious that that's why she was pissed. Unless we're not seeing the full thing yet and he knew about it.
From what I'm seeing, I think here's my what is it like?
Your perspective?
Perspective? I don't know. I'm really drunk right now. Here's what I think happened. I think it was like all an agreement. I think that her husband not only knew about it, but probably like partook.
Okay, that makes sense. So that's why she's trying to be quiet about it because.
But I think her thing is she didn't want him to be embarrassed. She didn't want him to be caught up in this whole thing of what's happening. And so I honestly think that that's what's going on with this whole thing. Is like
maybe she doesn't want Charlie Sheen to have some more ammo because you know how crazy he gets in court and starts like the whole first episode was about her getting taken to court by Charlie Sheen because she doesn't want to pay that much child support, even though she's claiming on camera that she's never asked Charlie for a dime in child support.
Yeah. Well, so out of this entire episode, I like what piqued my interest was Dorit and how they got this new house, and it was just only in Dorit's name, and the producer guy was like, so why
Very shady.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I, from day one, have never been a fan of Dorit. Sorry. I can't stand her and her fake accent.
Her fake accent, which has gone away this season, by the way. Right. And PK too, he's so full of shit. Yeah.
Oh, PK's a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
All right, so let's call it there. We've talked about all of the Bravo episodes. Cindy's too drunk to continue. So, and me too. I got to finish the rest of my bottle anyway.
I am. I'm so done.
But this was our first episode 1 of
After the episode.
Show. We're going to start doing we probably won't be this drunk next time, but we will talk more about Bravo on after shows.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, girl.
Don't.
Take a shower. All right, until next time. All right, girls. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on the after show.
The after show.
Besitos.